Fordism is a term that originates from the industrial and economic practices pioneered by Henry Ford in the early 20th century, particularly around his revolutionary automobile production techniques. It is closely associated with the system of mass production and consumption, characterized by standardized industrial production and relatively high wages for workers. Here are the key features and implications of Fordism. Mass production. Fordism is primarily known for its introduction of assembly line techniques that enabled mass production of goods, particularly the Ford Model T. This technique significantly reduced production time and costs by breaking down the assembly process into simpler, repetitive tasks that could be performed by unskilled workers. Standardization. Products were standardized, meaning that every product was made identical in every aspect. This uniformity allowed for the rapid assembly of products and interchangeability of parts, which were critical for the efficiency of mass production. Specialization of labor. Workers were assigned specific repetitive tasks which required little to no training. This approach to labor was efficient, but resulted in the deskilling of the workforce, as workers no longer needed comprehensive skills to produce an entire product. High wages. Henry Ford famously increased his workers' daily wage to $5 in 1914, a radical move at the time. This wage increase not only reduced worker turnover, but also boosted productivity. Importantly, it also raised the living standards of workers, enabling them to afford the products they produced, like cars. Next, we will take a look at the economic and social implications of Fordism. Consumer society. By producing affordable goods and paying workers higher wages, Fordism helped create a consumer society. Workers became consumers who could afford to buy the products they made, fostering a cycle of production and consumption that underpinned economic growth. Economic growth. The efficiencies of mass production combined with a consumer market, flush with workers able to buy goods, stimulated broad economic growth, and contributed to the development of the middle class in industrialized nations. Urbanization. Fordism influenced the growth of urban areas as factories and workers clustered in and around cities. This urbanization was supported by the need for large factories with access to transportation networks, resources, and labor pools. Workplace dynamics. While Fordism created job opportunities and improved earnings for many, it also led to highly monotonous and unfulfilling jobs. The specialization of tasks meant that work was often repetitive, leading to worker dissatisfaction and a depersonalization of labor. By the late 20th century, the limitations of Fordism became apparent as markets saturated with standardized products and consumers began demanding more variety and customization. Economic crises and increasing global competition also highlighted the inflexibility of Fordist production methods. This led to the rise of post-Fordism, which focuses on flexibility in production, customization, innovation, and a shift towards a service-oriented economy. Fordism marked a significant era in industrial and economic development, profoundly shaping societal structures, labor relations, and the global economy. Its principles, though modified, still influence production processes today, particularly in the balance between cost efficiency and product customization. Before you go, if you enjoyed today's video, please leave a like and consider subscribing to stay updated with our latest discussions. I'm Dr. Dog. Eager to hear your thoughts or future topic suggestions in the comments below. Wishing you a fantastic day ahead.